Hello everyone. Today I have a 3-card spread. I'm using my special deck that I got. I think it came from Turkey. It was on Etsy. I think it's called Serious Tarot is the company name, but I don't know if this deck actually has a name. And then I am using my Blooming Cat Oracle as the advice or guidance card. One moment while I take a sip of water. I am not feeling well today, so 3 cards and an oracle card. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get to it. So the 3 cards I've pulled for you today are the 7 of Pentacles, then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the 8 of Cups. So starting with the 7 of Pentacles, this is something that I get that you have been working really, really hard. You started at the very bottom of the ladder, and you have been climbing it. Because I'm picturing like somebody climbing a ladder, and this tells me like you've worked really, really hard, blood, sweat, and tears to move your way up this ladder. And I don't know what kind of organization this is. It could be just strictly job related, but you might have worked to build yourself up in the community as a community leader. Not even sure where that came from, but you know what? We're just going with it. But the 7 of Pentacles speaks to really building that foundation of something that's important to you. And you decided you start at the bottom and you've worked hard to work your way all the way up to where you're in a position of authority, of leadership, where you've got a very strong foundation that you're standing on, a very strong, solid home, work or career, however you want to say it. And you're making, you're making good money, but your financial situation is solid. You have financial security, which is nice. But I see that you've worked your way up to a queen, because doing this hard work, a Queen of Pentacles, like you're on the top. I don't know if you're CEO or, you are the owner of your own business, company, whatever it is. You've worked hard to get to where you want to be, but something has changed. You're feeling a certain way because it's gone from you were the head of your household, the head of your business. You've got it everything the way you want it. You're sitting as top dog right now. But then you have the 8 of Cups. Suddenly your emotional things have changed. Maybe your feelings have changed. Maybe you're looking for something different. I don't know if you're wanting to leave it and you are afraid that you've built this empire and the queen wants to leave. She wants to go, and maybe you want to do it all over again. You're not necessarily starting from the bottom, but now that you've built it to the top, you're wondering about maybe taking over something that's not doing so well. I mean, you've been very successful here. So I feel like, just regarding this, guys, as career, this may not be career for you. It could be something else you're building at, but let me just put it in a way that's easier to talk about. So assuming it's a career, this may not be for all of you, but you've done a great job. And now you're like, well, do I want to walk away from my baby? I mean, you actually have been very, very successful. And there may be others who are asking you to come and take over their businesses, basically, or to take that Queen of Pentacles spot from them. They could own it. And maybe they are the kings that own it, and they want you to come in as the Queen of Pentacles, and they want you to clean up, tidy, organize, get everything working in, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. There was something that came to mind, like clockwork. Not like clockwork. But you want it like smooth operator. I don't know why these are coming to my mind. I'm thinking of the songs now. Smooth operator is coming to mind. But well-oiled machine. That's what I'm thinking of. I think that's it. They are not as successful as you. Other people may not be able to run their businesses as well as you. Their companies might be faltering for one reason or another. You might actually end up being like a consultant and You could come in and take over technically, but if they ask you to like, hey, can you step into my company now and can you tell me like what's wrong with it? I mean, that's something that you could possibly do. If you've been successful, other people take notice of this and they may want your help. There's nothing wrong with helping others. This Eight of Cups tell me that you're having reservations about it because you feel like you're walking away from your baby. But if your business is running and you have the right people in the right positions to run it, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Because if it's running smoothly, you're wondering about if the cat's away, will the mice play? Yeah, sometimes. But if anything happens, you do have people sitting in high positions that are supposed to report these things to you. So if anything is reported to you, just say, have them call me. If something goes wrong or someone steps out of line, have them call you. And I know that you will fix the situation immediately because you didn't get successful overnight and you know what it takes to run a good company. And I'm pretty sure you treat your employees very well. So with that being in mind, this Eight of Cups, you're worried that people are luring you away from your job. Maybe you're thinking of selling. Someone may have offered to buy your company because it's running so well. And I feel like you're weighing the options of like, do I want to consult with other companies? I think that would be a great idea because you're good at what you do. Use your expertise to consult and tell people, this is where you're going wrong. Be honest. Be direct. If you see where the weak links are in their companies and you can make them stronger, I mean, why not? Consult and get paid for it. You're making bank. You're doing good. And you still have your own company, right? If you're one of those people that might be considering an offer that's been put on the table for your company, and you're thinking, well, maybe I should start all over again. Do you want to start from the bottom up doing it all over again? Or do you want to take over a failing business and make it thrive? This is your confirmation. Like the Eight of Cups is telling you guys to make a decision here. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from something and you feel like you are, but don't fret over it because you're not really walking away. I mean, if this is something that's right for you, you might be well known for taking businesses and, making them thrive again. I mean, I don't know if this is the greatest example, but if you think of like Bar Rescue or Restaurant Impossible, where they go in and they take these bad restaurants and they give them a makeover and then they try to give the people sort of a makeover in training and getting them to run the business efficiently. And some of them are very successful. Some of them are not. But that tells you that something went wrong in the chain of command there. Those people were just merely consulting. And so they take stock and inventory of everything. They tell you if things are missing, if things money's not being spent well, how to do it cheaper, how to make the food taste better. There's ways to do this. So even if your business or company, it may be a restaurant business, I don't know if there's a reason why I use those, but go with it. Even if it's not, it still makes sense. So you could try consulting a little bit if you want. If there is an offer on the table, it's going to be up to you ultimately to take it. The Eight of Cups is telling some of you are going to choose to walk away from your business. You're going to sell it, and then that's either going to give you retirement or, you might want to travel for a while. You're going to have the money to go do whatever you want. Or you're going to have the money by then to take over something else and make it thrive. You could end up with several successful businesses. This could be your calling. So if this is something you're good at, I would say definitely keep it up. So your oracle card for today is, this is the Blooming Cat Oracle. It's number 17 and it's renewal. Health and happiness flow into your life. Things are going really good for you. I love it. It's so cute. This cat's like happily napping. He's sleeping on a log and it looks like he's dipping into the water a little bit. I love it. I can't tell you how cute this is. It's just gag worthy. But 17 represents the star in the major arcana, and that is what it is here. You notice the star? It is very representative of how the normal card looks, except for that there's a cat instead of a woman. And there's a few subtle differences, obviously, but the star is about renewal. It is about hope. It's about wish fulfillment. So some of you may be wishing to do this again because now that you're on top, it's like, wow, you don't really have as much to do because you've done everything that needs to be done. And if you're the type of person that likes to feel useful, then I would say definitely you need to go for this. You need to go for this. This card is renewal. This is telling you to start fresh. Not necessarily at the bottom, but maybe start over with a failing company again, because this is going to make you feel useful, and it's going to give you purpose, and you're going to help save people's jobs. You're going to save a company, and you're going to turn their red line black. And so you're going to be successful again. I think that this is something that you should continue to do as long as you feel the need to. Some of you may be at the age where you're ready to retire, and this cat could represent you just having that wish fulfillment of being retired and able to travel and take a nap in the middle of the day. It's great. So I hope this helps you make that decision. Ultimately, it's your free will to do that. So you choose what you want to do. You can keep it. You can keep your business, consult at the same time, or you can just be a consultant that goes around and fixes things, or you can sell and you can buy new businesses. I mean, there's lots of options here. So you do what is best for you. Please let me know how things go. Good luck.